We are in the kitchen with Einstein's Kitchen. Joined by Stacy Springer here in the kitchen at Park City Television, and welcome as always, my dear. It's great to have you here on a Monday. You make Mondays a little better.
Aww.
But no, not a little bit. Look, hey, Mondays suck. She makes Mondays awesome.
Well,
let's be honest.
And it's Monday with pot roast.
Right?
Yeah.
I'm all for this.
Awesome.
Yeah, and this is all about cooking with pressure. Right?
It is, yes.
Okay.
We got a lot of pressure in our lives. Let's use it to our advantage, right?
Does it help me cook?
Absolutely.
Okay.
This is, I don't know how much you know about pressure cookers.
Not much.
Not much, cool. So the awesome thing about this is that it reduces the time by at least a third, maybe a half.
Really?
And it infuses flavor, and most of the time it cooks things better.
Okay.
Rather than the microwave that makes it worse.
Yeah, right? Cooking from the inside out, yuck.
Yeah. So cool. This is a new thing that I have got excited about, and I know it's an old idea.
Sure.
And it's scary, right? Like it's kind of like.
Well, if you don't know what you're doing, yeah. I mean,
right.
I get a little concerned. I'm like, how do I know I'm really doing it right and it's going to be okay? And how do I plan around it? Right. That's a big thing.
Have you heard the stories of things exploding?
No, not so much, but that does happen, right?
Like in the 70s, I think that was a big thing that would happen, is that they didn't have the mechanisms in place that they do now.
For pressure.
For pressure, and so things would be exploding on the ceiling, and somebody.
Well, you always see it on the TV show, right? The old, it's something, Lucy, I'll have some explaining to do. There's stuff dripping off the ceiling, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so we know that happens, or happened.
Right, so.
But now we get cool tools, things that lock together and stuff.
Yeah, at least 3 locking mechanisms. That's hard to say.
Yeah.
So that's not an issue. So if that's the problem why you don't use a pressure cooker, no more.
Okay.
We're good. Okay, so we are going to do.
We're going to be playing with cleavers.
Yes, and I always bring Joe tools because I know he likes that. So we're going to do pot roast and corn in an hour and a half. And,
all right.
Right? And this is good. So we
we're
have.
Searing this, yes?
We're going to sear this. This is our chuck roast. Okay.
Yeah.
And.
Do we know why they call it chuck roast? Just out of curiosity.
I don't, but I just learn it.
It's the cut, right?
And I think it's amazing. So I get excited, and that's the name of my cow. Do you remember my cow I brought?
Is Chuck?
His name was Chuck.
Yeah, the little one.
It comes from the shoulder, and if you can see, we've got all this to break down.
So are we still looking for some of the same things we're looking for when we look for steak?
Marbling.
Yeah.
Yes and no, because obviously that's flavor and fat, but this part is just not going to break down on a grill.
There's sinew and all kinds of things there.
Right.
Yeah.
So we need this to break down and become really tender, and we need.
That's why the longer cooking time or the pressure cooker.
Exactly. Yeah. Okay. So the pressure cooker will get up to 250 degrees.
Really?
And that's when we start timing. Most of my stuff I don't really time it. The pressure cooker I time.
Okay.
So we're going to get some seasoning on this.
Kosher salt.
Okay. Well, kosher salt, and then I've got my pressure cooker. This is a stovetop one, so I can sear in it. Some of the electric ones don't get hot enough to sear.
Oh,
and you can hear that. That's like the best.
That's the sounds of searing. The sultry sounds of searing right here on Park City.
Sultry, it's sultry. It's sexy searing, right?
Indeed.
Okay, so we're searing. We're going to do both sides.
Yep.
Okay.
That's the salt.
And then
what else?
We have here. This is our flavor that we're going to put in. Yes, our vegetables. So we have. If you want to toss those in.
Just toss them in right now?
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're going to sear both sides.
Onions.
But that's fine.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Okay. How do you get the searing if I do that?
I'm a magician.
You're gonna move it all out of the way,
yes.
huh? All right, here we go. Carrots.
And you don't have to sear. It adds a little bit more flavor to it.
Well, it seals it in, right?
Yeah, it does.
What was this time?
That is rosemary, actually.
Okay.
So
I can't
a little bit of flavor. Okay, so there actually was. Look, there was time in there.
Ah.
Yeah, that's good.
Validated. For a moment.
So we're gonna need liquid.
Yes.
So the pressure from a pressure cooker comes from
the liquid. Boiling.
Right. So we are going to use some water here.
Okay.
You can use beef stock or broth or whatever you want. Sometimes I even use chicken if I need to. So this is the bouillon cubes, but basically ground up.
Yeah.
Okay.
A little easier to work with.
Yeah. So it's about a cube per cup.
This is one of those ones, right?
About-ish.
Right. Okay.
Whisk that for me. Okay, we're searing in there, and I'm also going to add about a quarter cup. Art of whisking, some vinegar base. This is what I think about. We're going to add some mustard.
Yeah.
And then we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce.
There you go.
How did I do?
That's
very
nice.
Good. Okay, so we're going to add 2/3 cup of this.
Love Worcestershire.
Yeah, it adds a lot of
See how you
flavor.
did pause before you say it? Because you have to think about it.
Worcestershire sauce. Okay, and then I'm going to add that in.
Too. Okay. And the mustard. Here, let's get that out.
I would have normally done it all in the same one.
But, you know, you want people to know what we're doing.
Exactly. So for you, we sacrificed some mustard.
Whisking.
Okay. So I'm going to check here.
Maybe flip the sear.
I'm going to flip the sear. And I don't know that you can see it, but...
No, not so much. We need an overhead for this, but what you should know is it smells terrific.
It smells amazing, and we just flipped it. We're going to get it in there down at the bottom.
Oh, you slide it around.
Shimmy.
There you go.
Good to go.
Shimmy, shimmy it. All right.
Okay.
So this is probably a really good time, you think, to take a break when we're searing.
I think we're going to add in actually this liquid smoke.
Oh, okay. Let's do that.
But that's all. We're going to add about a tablespoon into that, and it's just going to add that low, slow cooking smoke of 15 hours that we don't have.
Let me smoke.
Okay.
Ooh.
That's all good.
That's pretty good.
Okay, so I'm going to measure exactly a tablespoon right now.
Okay.
All right, we're going in and we're good to go.
So we're dumping this in, right? Time to do it.
Nicely done. That's beautiful. I wish you could see our beautiful pot. If I turn a little bit, can you see the goodness, what we're at?
Look at it. There you go.
Yeah. So we're going to bring that up to a simmer. We're going to put our lid on, and then we're going to start timing it. But we'll talk a little bit more of that when we get back.
That seems like a great time to take a break then. We'll be back with more right here on the Mountain Morning Show. We're pressure cooking after this.
Gonna make us some food now.
You're back on the Mountain Morning Show, and with us, as always, Stacy Springer from Einstein's Kitchen. We've got the cleaver, we've got the corn. What do I get to do with it?
Okay, so
do I get to chop some stuff?
You do. I'm gonna show you one first. Okay. So let's just go to the cleaver. Let's just do it right here. Okay. So we're gonna see the bottom here.
Yeah.
All right. Don't cut your hand.
Okay.
So I kind of start it, and then I do that.
That's one way to do it.
And then I'm gonna cut through.
Okay.
So I can kind of see. And then I'll just open it here.
You got a worm. I'm just kidding.
It's possible.
It's
These are really
possible.
fabulously fresh.
Yeah. Oh, there is
one.
See, I told you.
That is big.
Yeah, a big one.
He is.
That's probably the biggest one I've seen.
Do we show it?
Yeah, why not? It's going to happen.
He's right there.
It's normal.
You see him?
They aren't going to kill you.
I don't know. Okay, I'll just set him there. He can
eat it.
It's absolutely. This is how fresh this is. Okay, so we got parts on here. Okay, this is natural. This is corn. It's not perfect.
Right.
So we are going to cut off this top here.
Cut off the worm part.
Cut off the worm. Okay. Going to get some of this beautiful silk off.
Yeah.
Okay. Obviously, things cook faster when they're smaller, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So we want it small.
We're going to make it small. It's easier to handle. It's bite size. I don't want that. All right. So we'll do here. Okay.
Okay.
That's it.
Little cobettes.
Little cobettes. Aw,
okay.
that's
Let me
cute.
do that with this.
I want you to do it.
Okay.
And then I'm just going to get it in my water here. That's already starting to boil.
Here we go.
Oh, geez. Look at you go. All right. Whoa, whoa. You didn't even see if there was a worm.
I hope there isn't. Because if he is, we cut him in half. No, there wasn't a worm.
No,
we're all
it's good. It's good.
See?
We're going to cook out any of the issues we had with the worm anyway.
So you saw two methods there. That's what that was valuable for.
Are you saying you can't follow instructions?
This is exactly what I'm saying.
But you know what?
You know that.
I want you to know with cooking there are many ways to do things. And what you did was not wrong. It was just
okay,
different.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm emotionally feeling better with that validation right there.
And that's what I want you to know is
that's a lot about what cooking is, right?
Yes. I'm going to add some butter in here in our water because we want some seasoning. Nice.
See, I can't
We're getting corn all over us. It's great. I'm going to add some kosher salt in here because when we boil,
well, that's a lot of salt.
It is and isn't. Okay, we want flavor in there. Yeah, we're going to get our lid on. Okay. With the pressure cooker, here's our locking mechanisms.
All right.
This thing is going to pop up. I don't know where we are here.
Yeah,
okay, so right here it'll pop up when we want to start timing this corn. Can you guess how long it's going to take?
Well, I'd say just a few minutes probably because I usually go like 20. So.
Right? Yeah, 4 minutes and it'll be fabulous.
Okay, 4 minutes.
So you just got to get
That's
it on.
Amazing.
This is having some simmering action going on in there.
But we want to go a little longer with this. Clearly.
We're going to go an hour and a half because it was a full roast.
Yeah.
If you want it to be a little quicker, like an hour, chop it up. Yep.
Okay.
Okay.
Now, any difference in the settings here?
No, so we want, this is number 2. Number 2 is high, like high setting. Everything else is like if you want to do a gentle, something gentle cooking long time. So we're not gentle. We're not doing gentle cooking here. This is beef.
Nothing gentle about it.
No, absolutely. So
right.
we're going to get started, and yeah, we're just waiting now.
Well, the magic of television takes over as we go out to a package now. Speaking of the bike press camp, I don't know about you, but I like the electric bikes. I'm kind of into that a little bit.
I don't know that
kind
much.
Of fun, right?
Cool, I'll have to watch.
So Raleigh, who has been making bikes for years, now in that world as well with iZip. Here it is. You're back on the Mountain Morning Show, and we are under pressure.
Yes, we
should
are.
probably be playing that right now.
That would be awesome.
Yeah, I don't know why we're not.
David Bowie, please.
Little David Bowie. Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Next time.
It's always good
Next time.
for television. But
Right.
that being said, you can hear the pressure. You can hear the release of pressure right here on the pressure cooker. This thing is going. It's going jazzy, as my grandma would say.
Oh, I like that.
You like that?
Yes. So, okay, so we're about there. That was a few minutes. It needs about 4. So, an option is to release this pressure here, and it's going to be really loud.
Yeah.
Or we can put it in.
You do whatever one you like.
Okay, we're going to do both.
A little both?
So you can show, okay? See that?
Wow, that's a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
Sounds like we could run the train down the tracks right now. Yeah, right?
All right. So I'm going to show you a faster way and a less loud way. Okay? So we're going to pour some cold water on the top of that.
Okay.
Okay.
This is interesting.
Don't spill out your sink. And it will release. So there's this little yellow button that there's always an indicator of pressure.
Yeah, we're watching.
We're watching that one.
It
so
should dive, right?
Yeah, it's going to go down, and that's when it will let me open it, because otherwise it would not let me explode myself.
This is good.
Yeah.
So it's a lock.
Yes.
As well.
We need a lock on our lives sometimes, don't you think? Don't do that.
Safety.
Safety.
Safety
We
lock.
always go to the feelings, don't we?
There it goes.
That was amazing.
That was.
Okay, did you hear it?
It's the opposite of the turkey. Right?
Yes.
It pops up and the turkey,
The opposite
here
of the
it goes
turkey.
down, you know?
And also I took it away from the heat. So, and I put it back on the heat, but I took it away from the heat. There's another lock. Okay, we're going to open it.
Wow, didn't even go.
I know, because we released the pressure, remember?
That would be awfully scary. I know.
Okay, look at this corn.
This looks good.
I mean, get in my belly.
Yes.
Okay.
Give me some butter.
It's already in there.
Butter and kosher salt.
It's already in there.
Oh, you put it in there. I could just eat it.
You could just eat it. It may burn your mouth, so I do have one for you here that's not. But
That
this
is
one's
hot. It's hot. I was ready to go, but it's a little warm.
Yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like I should.
You should try that one. Okay. So this is the TV magic. So we're good to go. We're done.
This is the stuff that's finished. So the finished product. We added some potatoes.
Yeah. So we added it to the top.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be the typical. We just put that in, and that's a little later, right? You don't do it
You know
at
what?
the same time?
If you leave them whole like that,
Yeah.
they're going to be okay.
Okay, so you can do them early on, and it's still fine.
But these are new potatoes. We don't peel those.
So you don't want them totally mushy or anything. So.
Right,
All
exactly.
Well, as always, I appreciate it, you being here, Stacey. What's
Thank
going on in
you.
Einstein's Kitchen? We got 20 seconds.
Okay, I got the pressure cooker class coming up, ekbites.com. Check out all the stuff coming up. And 10% off for those who mention Park City TV.
Well, there's a nice deal for our viewers. Certainly appreciate that. And thanks for being here. This is really awesome stuff. Yummy potatoes right here on the Mountain Morning Show. Make sure you join us tomorrow from 7 to 11. And until then, be experimental in the kitchen like Stacey would do. She would teach you to do. We'll see you right here from